Okay, so, you know, the end of Act 1 is like a comedy. The end of Act 1, uh, Iago's plan doesn't go, Iago's plan doesn't work. Remember, part of his plan is Rodrigo being with Desdemona, messing up the marriage of Othello, destroying Othello essentially, and it turns out that it's going to be fine. And poor Rodrigo is really upset, and he feels like he's lost, and he's comic. Remember, he's speaking to Rodrigo, and Rodrigo is a big loser. He's rich, he's melodramatic, he thinks he can be with Desdemona, he's a complete joke. In Twelfth Night, there's a character like Andrew Aguchik who's the same, who's kind of paying someone to try and help him fall in love with someone, and he's scammed. This is like a classic comic trope. But Rodrigo wants to kill himself, he says. And Iago gives this kind of hypnotic speech, where he continues to repeat this phrase, seemingly meaning like it has a rhythmic meaning, and this is a speech filled with hatred and brutality, and in the end, Rodrigo is convinced, and he says, "Okay, I'm not going to kill myself. In fact, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell all my lands, get all this money, and go to Cyprus with you." It's this ridiculous thing. So he's trying to convince him, and Iago says, "It's merely a lust of the blood and a permission of the will." This desire she has is lust, sinful hunger, sexual desire that she allows herself to do. She's permitting herself to do this. Come on, be a man. Drown yourself. You want to drown yourself? I'd rather drown cats and blind puppies. That image is pretty brutal. "I profess me thy friend, and I confess me knit to thy deserving with cables of perdurable toughness. I am knit with you. We're in this together." He's lying, of course. "I could never better stead thee than now. You're in the best place. Put money in thy purse." It's the first time he says it. Put money in thy purse. What does that mean? "Follow thou the wars. Defeat thy favor with an usurped beard." So disguise yourself, and we're going to go to Cyprus. I'm going to Cyprus because I work for Othello, and I'm in the war. You're going to get in disguise, and you're going to go too. And I say, put money in thy purse. It cannot be that Desdemona should long continue her love to the Moor. Put money in thy purse. Nor he his to her. It was a violent start, and thou shalt see answerable sequestration. Put money in thy purse. Put but money in thy purse. What's up? Why the repetition? What is the repetition doing? What is its changing meaning? What is it? How is Iago almost seeming to hypnotize or persuade him? These Moors are changeable in their wills. So here we get Moors changeable. We'll get some more racism. They want different things at different times. And of course, just different times. This idea just that's racially located is important for me anyway. Fill thy purse with money. There it is again. The food to him now is as luscious as locusts, shall be as bitter as colocotida. Changeable. Desdemona will go from sweet to bitter. Luscious, in fact. She must change for youth when she is sated, satisfied, full. Again, this is brutal, mean, sexually explicit, angry, aggressive language. She will find the error of her choice. She must have change. She must. Meaning, she'll want you. He's tricking her. So you should put money in your purse. if thou wilt needs damn thyself, do it in a more delicate way than drowning. So suicide is a sin. So if he says, if you're going to do that, do it in a more delicate way. Make all the money you can. That's the sin you want. If sanctimony and a frail vow betwixt an erring barbarian, there's some more of that language, a mistaken barbarian and a super subtle Venetian. Venetian women had a kind of reputation for sexual, I'll just write that, so Venetian women. Racist imagery of barbarians, non-Venetians. Not too hard for my wits, and all the tribe of hell, thou shalt enjoy her, therefore make money. Women are a sexual object, possessed, perhaps. A pox, a disease on drowning yourself. It is clean out of the way. Seek thou rather to be hanged, encompassing thy joy, than to be drowned, and go without her. Thou art sure me, go, make money. I have told thee often, and I retell thee again and again. I hate the more. A good actor can bring that stillness to that line. That is a declaration. I hate him, and I tell you over and over again, my cause is hearted, thine hath no less reason. Let us be conjunctive in our revenge. Let's work together. If thou canst cuckold him, the cuckold is an Elizabethan theatrical convention where a man comes on wearing horns, and he doesn't know he has horns, but the audience does. And the horns signify being cheated on. And the drama, the auto form and context, is not knowing and being a joke to everyone else. Later, Othello feels a pain in his brow as if maybe these horns are coming out. If you do that, you do yourself a pleasure, me a sport. You'll enjoy it, but for me, it's a game. And that's pretty haunting, I would say, brutal kind of condemnation. The thing with purses that I might want to tell you, of course he's saying go get money, and as I said, Rodrigo ends this by saying he's going to go do that. He's going to go sell all his land. Putting money in thy purse, purse in Elizabethan slang could be a vagina. So while this is also about money and this repetition, there is the potential of reading this as coded kind of sexually brutal imagery and language. Iago, we see here with powerful language, rhythms, he's able to make a mockery almost of Rodrigo and manipulate him quite quickly. This then ends, as I said, with Rodrigo saying he's going to go sell his land and go. And in the next video, I'm going to just give you a version of Iago's first soliloquy.